What about Calvinist belief? I feel there's a lot of evidence, specifically in Romans, that point to limited atonement and election. Well, yeah, so there is evidence in there, and I agree on election. Absolutely. God knows exactly who's going to be saved. But it's best summed up in Romans 8:29, which says, "For those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, in order that he might be the firstborn among many believers." So what does that mean? Well, first off, it starts with those whom he foreknew. That's election. He knew who would say yes and who wouldn't. Why is it not just him arbitrarily picking? Because of what follows. Those whom he foreknew, he predestined. The predestined comes after the foreknowledge, not before. He's not saying, I designed you for heaven or hell. He's saying, I know whether you would choose me or not, and so I'll set up the plan for you to be saved. This goes right in line with what Jesus says, that the Father draws them to me. No one comes to me unless the Father draws them. So if we look at John 3:16, it makes perfect sense that limited atonement doesn't work. Saying that God only died specifically for those who would be saved. No, the potential has to be there. Because John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life." It doesn't say only those who believe in him, whoever. That's the point. It's open. From our perspective, it's completely open, which means the potential, universal potential has to be there. So, did Jesus die for the sins of those who wouldn't choose him? No. But he did die that they could be saved. That's what my point is. So when it says, "For God so loved the world," it doesn't mean so much. It means, so what? This is the way in which he showed his love to the world. So he's offering to everyone his love. It's up to them whether or not they choose it. And yeah, he does know the outcome, but that's also because he's timeless.